Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Maddie Dykes.
And I'm Dylan Corrigan. These are your morning announcements for Wednesday, April 24th, 2024.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Before we get to today's announcements, let's send it over to members of our yearbook staff to reveal this year's Senior Superlative winners.
Thanks, guys. After all the voting and tallying, it's finally time to reveal this year's 2024 Senior Superlative winners.
Let's get right into it. This year's best nickname goes to Sydney Snake Blake and Caden Craig Shriver.
For the best artist, we have Claire McNeil and Alan Ross.
Best dress goes to Chloe Broche and Josh Hirschberger.
Next up is Best Smile, Bree Talabak and Will Stack.
Best laugh, Bree Perkins and Ivan Rains.
Best Eyes goes to Riley Wagner and Nate Pettit.
Best to take home to parents, Sarah Innocenti and Drew Bowerman.
The best gal pals are Mallory Gershutz and Nora Cartwright. Best bromance, Tyler Blum and Graham Young.
Best musician, Anna Wallace and Evan Tanko.
Best hair, Bryn McAllister and Finn Schmidt.
Most likely to become an influencer, Jane Lakia and Jake Carwall.
Most likely to become a millionaire, Emma Watson and Parker Ross.
Most likely to win the lottery but lose the ticket, Reese Piscota and Max Bosley.
For class clown, Lily Smith and Luke Ryder.
Worst case of senioritis, Ellie Smith and Daquan Shoulders.
The worst drivers are Allie Stoops and Anthony Bennett.
For the best car, we have Jade Morig and Tanner Sir Lewis.
Most likely to teach at WHS, Bella Schoonover and Alex Innocenti.
Most athletic goes to Kaylin Beaker and Jackson Joy.
The award for Romeo and Juliet goes to Bree Stoner and Jake Smeltzer.
Most likely to star on Broadway goes to Jasmine Krug and Noah Tefteller.
Most likely to be late to graduation goes to Liv Hill and Hunter Buckland.
Most likely to become president is Haley Harris and Ben Mosier.
Most school-spirited are Liv Beldine and Connor Gurn.
The award for the most mom-like is Abigail Kissinger and the most dad-like is Ethan Kuzmic.
Most likely to travel the world are Sydney King and Anthony Sonato.
Most likely to win a Nobel Peace Prize is Elizabeth Edwards and Casey Mobley.
The biggest Swiftie goes to Brooke Boffman and the biggest gamer goes to Lucas Nichols.
And last but most important, most likely to brighten your day goes to Brooke Manful and Sean Martinez.
Congratulations to all the winners. These superlatives will be featured in this year's yearbook. Reminder, the last day to purchase a yearbook is May 31st, so be sure to order yours today. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. Attention to all 9th and 10th grade students. It's time to vote. Please check your email for a Google form sent out by Dr. Super. The form contains the ballot for next year's student council candidates. Please complete and submit the ballot. They are due by 2:30 on Friday afternoon.
Reminder, the International Club is having its last meeting of the year today after school. We will be hosting an international film festival. It will take place in Senior Tilson's room 2509 from 2:30 to 3:15. We hope to see you there. Ciao.
Anyone interested in trying out for the 2024-2025 WHS Color Guard should attend an informational meeting on Monday, April 29th in the band room during Academic Lab A. Email Mrs. Heyer with the questions.
Tomorrow is our senior send-off day. Let's go to Cheyenne, who interviewed Mrs. Capaco about the day's festivities.
Thanks, guys. First off, thank you for organizing the senior send-off this year.
Absolutely, I'm happy to.
So what's going on Thursday?
So Thursday is a delayed start day. And so grades 9 through 11 will have their typical day. But for our seniors, we plan something special because we just have some information we really want to make sure that we get to them kind of before they go and before they leave us and kind of go into adulthood. And so we have professionals coming from a couple different industries that are just presenting at each period. So it'll follow the bell schedule. Each session's 30 minutes. But they're going to talk about things like mental health and substance use. There are even things like fire safety and driving under the influence. And some of our sessions are actually people who have had lived experience, and they're going to talk about their own experiences, things they wish they would have known, things they maybe wish they did different, how they got help and how things got better. And so it's cool. We have a lot of professionals dedicating time that day. And also one session will be a career fair. So right now we've got 27 companies signed up to come to the gym for kids to talk to and either learn more about an industry or even try to get a job.
And then what do you think seniors will be like most excited about?
So I'm excited about the two things. One, the National Guard, one of the sessions, it's called the RIDE program. And they're actual go-karts that'll be set up in the field house with the track, and you can navigate the track once around, and you can actually have someone like sit next to you. And then it actually has a setting where it's a delayed reaction. So if you hit the brake, it won't actually brake for a minute. And they have something that we call like drunk goggles, which kind of distort your vision. And then you try to navigate the track with those two settings to try to illustrate how difficult it can be to drive a vehicle if you're under the influence of substances. And so the goal is that message, but I also think it'll be kind of a fun activity for our people to do. Also, it's also National Guard during fifth period, which is going to be kind of like our lunch recess time, has this big blow-up obstacle course that they are bringing that I think is going to be a lot of fun.
I think I'm most excited for the inflatable.
I think so too.
Thanks, Cheyenne. I'm looking forward to it. Today's lunch menu is Grizzly nachos or pepperoni pizza, Fiesta beans, salsa, fruit, and milk.
That's it for today's announcements. A reminder that our final play of the year, No Signs of Intelligent Life, will premiere tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in the PAC and run through Saturday. Use the code on the screen to purchase tickets. Hope to see you there.